When my grandfather passed, I inherited his old Tennessee property. It was overgrown, wild, barely holding onto the memory of the farm it once was. The first week I spent cleaning the place, I decided to take the ATV down one of the old trails into the hollow. It was a path I hadn't been on since I was a kid, one he always told me to stay away from. He used to say, "Ain't nothing down there but trouble." About half a mile in, the trail opened into a small clearing. That's when I saw them. 3 rusted trailers, arranged like someone had dropped them there and forgot about them. Their windows were broken, the metal sides streaked with rust. Curiosity pulled me closer. The first trailer door sagged on its hinges. Inside, the stench hit me immediately. Rot, and something far worse. Bones littered the floor. Not just animal bones, small ones, fragile ones. I backed out, gagging. In the second trailer, it was worse. Bones weren't scattered, they were stacked. Piles and piles of them, arranged like trophies. Some bleached white with age, others fresher, still stained dark. Twine hung across the doorway like string lights, and dangling from it were tiny skulls, each drilled with holes as if threaded like beads. My stomach dropped. This wasn't just some hunter's shack. Someone had lived here. Someone who collected bones. I staggered out, shaking, but I couldn't stop myself from checking the third trailer. The floorboards were collapsed, opening into what looked like a crude pit beneath. And inside that pit, I thought I saw movement. Something shifting under burlap sacks. Before I could focus, a hand gripped my shoulder. I spun around, ready to swing. A man stood there. His beard was long and grey, his eyes hollow. A wide-brimmed canvas hat shadowed most of his face. His voice was little more than a rasp. "You need to run." That's all he said. Just 3 words. Then he turned and walked into the woods, disappearing without a sound. I didn't wait. I bolted to my ATV, heart slamming against my ribs, and tore up the trail. Branches whipped against me, the engine whining as I pushed it harder than I ever had. When I finally burst back into daylight, the farmhouse never looked so safe. I shut the door, locked it, and sat shaking for hours. Later, when I told a neighbor what I'd seen, his face went pale. He said those trailers had been there for decades, abandoned after a family disappeared. No one in town went near them. Some claimed the place was cursed. But what I saw wasn't just a story. The bones, the skulls, the man in the hat, they were real. And sometimes I wonder, did he save me that day, or was he just warning me? Because whatever was in those sacks, whatever lived in that pit, was waking up.